Hi everybody, thank you for tuning back in to Navigating and Applying for Public Assistance and Benefits series. Today we are going to be discussing how to apply for childcare. Childcare. Now, if you are a member of a state program, you are eligible for childcare reimbursement. This is available for qualified, active, full-time state, national VISTA, NCCC, and FEMA Corps members. Benefits are paid directly to the qualified child care provider, so the payments would not come to you and you wouldn't have to then pay your child care provider. It just automatically gets taken care of. And the child care benefits may not exceed the payment rates that your child care provider already sets for you or for other members. So, state programs can cover the cost determined by your caseworker. So that means if you are a member of a state program listening to this webinar, your program will cover a determined amount and your caseworker will let you know once you apply. The parent is responsible for any payment or any amounts that are over the amount that the state program will pay for. Beginning October 10th, 2021, provider subsidy rates were increased by 30%. So hopefully your child care provider cost will be under the limit that your caseworker indicates. And the CDC program pays higher reimbursement rates to certain types of providers, such as child care centers or group family homes with 2, 3, 4, or 5-star ratings in a Great Start to Quality program. Effective January 1st, 2022, your child care provider will need to take an additional 10 hours of training through the MI registry. Next, please make sure to check out the Michigan maximum reimbursement rates listed on the website. Your provider of choice must be over 18 and not live with you, and it cannot be a biological parent. The AmeriCorps Child Program cannot assist your child care provider with the application, like background check or completing any of their training. And providers will not be eligible for back payment if they are not in compliance with state regulations. So if you are enrolling your child now and hoping to get through this process and have back payment provided, but your child care provider isn't registered with the state or in compliance with the state, you will not receive that back payment. So please be mindful of that. There are some state and national eligibility requirements to be mindful of as well. State and national members' household income cannot be 75% of the state's median income for a family of the same size. Your member must not also receive a child care subsidy from another source. You must be a parent of a child or a legal guardian of a child under the age of 13. And the child that you are applying for child care for must reside with you. There are also some eligibility requirements for VISTA. So if you are a VISTA member, please make sure to go ahead and review those, as well as NCCC eligibility requirements. There are some other restrictions around that. Your child care provider, like I had mentioned, has to be at least 18 years old, cannot live in the same household as the member, and cannot be the child's biological step or adoptive parent or legal guardian. And so you want to make sure that one parent isn't the child care provider. Now, to apply for this benefit, you will go to AmeriCorpsChildCareProgram.com. This is also where you will find all of the information about restrictions and eligibility requirements. When you arrive on the site, you will go to that bar across the top and say Apply Online, and you will put in your member application. your provider will go ahead and enter the provider application. When you have that all completed, you can log in or create a new account. I decided to create a new account. So you'll enter an email address that you still have access to and all of your information, and you will then be registered and something will be sent to your email. You will go into your email and you'll have to create a username and password, and this gives you all of your password rules, so make sure to write that down, and then that will get processed. Then you will be directed to a dashboard and you can start a new member application. Your new member application has, as you can see on the left-hand side, there is quite a bit of information about the household and the child provider, so make sure that you have all of that information. You may be required to provide additional documentation. And if you need assistance, you can go to AmeriCorps Your application will be processed and you will receive some sort of feedback from somebody at the AmeriCorps Child Care Agency within a month. They will review your case, so you'll be assigned a caseworker, and they will let you know how much you are eligible for in child care, and your provider will also have to submit a application, and within 30 days, your provider has to submit that within 30 days of you submitting your application for it to remain eligible. So make sure that your provider is following up with that, and then they will receive any sort of back pay from the beginning of your service, and you are responsible for making sure that your provider is no longer receiving that benefit once your term of service ends. Otherwise, you may be responsible for those payments. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.